Hey, beautiful Capricorn. Thanks for coming in today for your reading. I've shuffled the cards and I'm going to pull these by feel for you. See what's coming up for Capricorn. Thank you all so much for all of your comments and your subscriptions and all of your nice comments. Thank you so much for that. I like to pull these by feel because then I get a sense of the energy before I even look at the cards. Some of you may be having car trouble. I'm seeing flat tires or something, problem with steering or wheels. And there's somebody here who's being a King of Swords. That's somebody who can be really manipulative and very cutting with their words. There's some kind of a love celebration that's gone upside down, and hang in here with me. I pull them this way and then I'll pull some more for clarification, but I'll tell you the whole picture here in a second. Somebody wants to move. There's somebody here that wants to take off and move in this picture, Capricorn. Somebody wants to get out of Dodge, you know, because there's a loss of hope there. Okay, so I get the sense, Capricorn, that with this situation, there's a lot of movement and change that I'm seeing just in this first pull, okay? A lot of movement and change, and I feel like you're feeling like the forces of nature are working against you, not with you. And that's with this Magician reversed, okay? And I just get the sense that you're feeling like there's a lack of energy or a lack of progress and feeling really down and out. I get like at least somebody in the picture here is feeling like this just is not working and the money is not there. You know, there's 5 of Pentacles, there's 5 of Wands, both reversed. You may feel like there's been rivalry, Capricorn, competition, and you're feeling like you're just not winning the competition or something's not working out for you. You're just feeling kind of, or somebody in this picture, might be you, might be your person, somebody around you feeling very down and out. You know, in collective readings, I always like to remind people, you know, it may not be your story this time, and it may resonate exactly, it may not. So, you know, take what applies to you and just leave the rest, okay? Because there's something here about this Wheel of Fortune. You know, Wheel of Fortune's a good card normally, and it has to do with what it says, good fortune, and it has to do with good luck and things coming your way and money and, you know, good things you want. But it's in the conflict position. So I feel like whatever the money is around you or whatever you know, money you have or had or whatever is causing a conflict at this time. And I think some of it's because you want to move on. I feel like there's been some kind of a threesome. Here's 2 cards with 3 women on them. Okay, we got 3 of Cups reversed and the Star card, both reversed. A lack of hope, kind of the end of, you know, the end of the honeymoon kind of feeling that's going on, and like the stars don't feel like they're aligning for you anymore, and you want to move. This is Knight of Wands. Like there's movement here, and you want to get out of here. And there's somebody in this picture, this King of Swords, who's just had enough. Somebody here is being cruel. Somebody in this picture, Capricorn, is being unkind, manipulative, perhaps. Maybe even abusive. There's somebody here in this picture that's being really difficult. Okay, so let's pull some more cards here and see let's actually go to these. Let's see what's on your path, Capricorn, okay? Because sorry to be so negative right off the bat, but I always keep it real, and I am just telling you what's in the cards, okay? You know, when I get this 3 of Cups reversed like this, you know, this often means a third party. You know, there could be a third party that came in and really messed things up, including your fortune, Capricorn. You know, like your money, your Wheel of Fortune's on the line here if you leave this situation. I think that's why it's a conflict. What does Capricorn needs to know? You need to know setting your intention about how you want this to turn out is really important at this time, because you will set the wheels. This is all about wheels. This will set the wheels in motion for bringing you what you want and going in the right direction. Use your inner wisdom and your intuition as well, okay? It's like you're bringing forth what you want. You may feel like you are really out in the cold. You may feel like you've kind of iced yourself over. You may actually be living somewhere that's very cold, okay, either now or in a different season, but this is the dragon's lair, okay? You may just be feeling like things are kind of frozen over. You know, this could have something to do, again, with you wanting to move because you feel like where you're living is just kind of frozen. It's not, you know, it's not pleasant for you, or it's uncomfortable in some way and it's stuck. You know, when things get frozen, they get stuck. And I just feel like this has a lot to do with you wanting to move somewhere, get away. Like you want to get out of Dodge, seriously. This is spirit of place. Again, they're talking about your location, spirit of place. The place that you are is really important as to what it brings out in you and how your energy works with its energy. So it may work for some people, but it may not be, wherever you're living right now, may not be working for you. This is the magic prayer card. So it's pretty much what it says, you know, set your intentions and send your prayers to what it is that you want to manifest, especially about this new place. If that's your story this time, about relocating and feeling stuck about that, you know, set your intention and say your prayers about that. This is feeling like you're just overwhelmed with details. This is the details card, okay? And this is having to do with you feeling like you just are overwhelmed with paperwork, and maybe this has to do with taxes and you're under some time constraint. You've got too much material to read through and understand, and, you know, your magnifying glass is broken, and, you know, it's like everything just looks like it's coming apart because of all these details. You know, it's driving you a little crazy is what I get. And that's another reason you just want to get away. You just want to get away from this. Everything's too much. You know how it feels when there's too many details, and I feel like you're going through that right now. You've been hit by a lot of things that require paperwork. This card, you know, this card's a lot of paperwork and a lot of trouble. Just a lot of busy work that, you know, who cares really? You know, the scheme of things. That's how I feel like Capricorn is feeling. There is the wishing well. So again, they're saying set your intentions, you know, set your wishes. This is about you getting your wish eventually, and it coming to you. And yeah, following your inner compass. What else, Capricorn? I think I'm going to switch back over to the tarot. No, there's one more of these. Oh, ghost lands. Okay. This is really confirming that where you're living is probably not maybe working for you at this time for some reason. This is the Ghostlands card. Talk about wanting to get out of Dodge, you know, the ghost town and everything. Yeah, this is really feeling like where you live, one, may be ghosty. Literally, you may have spirits in your house, and they may not be good ones. And two, I feel like you're living in a place that's not thriving for you. It may be for other people, but for some reason you're not feeling like you're thriving there. Ghostlands. Really important to know that. What else does Capricorn need to know? Capricorn, what else do you need to know? Backwards. There's a 5 of Cups. I feel like you've been through a real disappointment. I feel like you're disappointed about where you live. You're disappointed about relationship in particular. This is a card of feeling really sad. This is feeling like you have been betrayed, like a broken heart. You may be grieving over some sort of a loss. Yeah. It's a death card. Some of you may have experienced death. You know, there may have been a physical death around you. and you're actually, grieving from that. And if it's not a physical death, I feel like some of you are going through a situation of just feeling so sad that if you've lost something that was really important to you, a big part of you, and it's causing a lot of grief at this time. For some of you, this has to do with someone intuitive. You may have lost someone intuitive, the High Priestess. This is the card of the psychic. It can also be a daughter. For some of you, this is daughter energy. And for some of you, be sure to follow that gut instinct. Trust that gut instinct. It has to do with intuition, okay? Here's it. The Empress card choked me. There's an Empress card. There's an Empress in this picture, Capricorn. Boy, attacked my throat chakra when I pulled it out. Doesn't want me to talk about it. The Empress wants to be in charge. This is a feminine energy, wants to be in charge and is not very happy at this time. The Empress is the person who brings things to fruition, who gives birth to things, either businesses or babies, but nurtures things. And this Empress could be younger, and this Empress could be narcissistic for some of you. Okay, you may be dealing with immature, narcissistic kind of energy, very selfish, very self-absorbed, kind of frivolous energy, with this Page of Cups. And I think you've just had enough of it. I get the sense from a lot of you Capricorns, like, come on now. I wanted to have my financial stability and my house and what's all this playing around and all of this, there's a real sadness here that I feel and loss. A lot of energy on this one. Yeah, like your home. Your home is just not happy. This is the Nine of Pentacles, but it's reversed. And Nine of Pentacles is usually somebody really happy in their kind of Garden of Eden sort of place, their sanctuary, but it's upside down. There's a lack of peace, and there's a feeling of not having your solitude that you wanted. And here's a Knight of Swords. So there's a situation that came in quickly that threw things off for you, caused some extreme situation. There may be a new person, Capricorn, with this Queen of Wands energy coming in for you. Take it as it resonates. Queen of Wands is somebody who is very magnetic, very warm, a lot of warmth there, a lot of nurturing, also very organized, and can be domestic and career oriented. So, it's somebody with a lot of balance and somebody that people admire, somebody very beautiful. And new opportunities with that person. And there's something about things weren't finished. I'm going to leave you with this one, but there was something here that wasn't finished, something that didn't come full circle. This is the World card, and it came up reversed. So Capricorn, there's something here in your life that you may be feeling like isn't finished yet. Something you left dangling, or something that got thrown off that you didn't get to finish. Or this sense of maybe you want to go back and finish it, or do something along the same line, start over, something about starting over and finishing something, okay, with this World card. And this has to do with spiritual evolution, has to do with like a spiritual graduation. I feel like you got right up to the edge of this graduation and somehow it got thrown off. Something came in and really threw it off. So I'm going to leave you with that today, Capricorn, and thanks again for coming in today, and I will see you again next time. Bye.